Okay, good morning, everyone. The motion on the agenda,
Move to approve.
Second.
all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
What's that?
Motion carries. Okay, minutes from the July 8th, 2021 board meeting.
Move to approve.
July 6th.
6th, I'm sorry. That's what I
Second.
say. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Indian Hills Community College contract for county judicial districts.
This is a pretty basic rental agreement, just covers us for a month for us to use 5 rooms out at Indian Hills. I think in the end, it's a better deal than the others combined because they're all in one spot. Instead of some things maybe being at this building and things being at this building and something over here. So they're able to move everything right there. It is $3,500 we'll pay to Indian Hills for use of those buildings. So they should have started everything out there actually yesterday, and this will kind of just be retroactive on the approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. PCS Annual Software Agreement 07/01/2021 through 06/30/2022.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Transfer of 200,000 from general supplemental to health fund.
Kelly, do you know, is that the only one we made this year?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it is
13
too,
days.
because I know last year we made a $400,000 one, so this is pretty good, 200,000.
Okay.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, auditors fourth quarter cash report.
Move to accept and file.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Same sign. Okay, motion carries. Auditors fiscal year end report 2020-21.
Motion to accept and file.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Carries. Sheriff's fourth quarter report for FY 2020 and 2021.
Move to accept and file.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
carries. Sheriff's fiscal year end report for 2020-2021.
Motion to accept and file.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Any other business today?
I gave each a letter on the windows, potential window project, and Kelly has one too, so you might let me know what you think, because even though it's a year almost to complete them, the delivery times are extremely slow and the design time, so sometime this month or next month, we need to approve the project. And if you like the way it's proposed, then I'll put together a contract and put it on the agenda.
Sounds good. Something we definitely need. Okay. Anything else?
Brian, how did this contract with Indian Hills come about? I mean, it seemed like once you guys started talking about it, it really gathered steam
Well, I think
quickly.
the county and Indian Hills always had a pretty good working relationship, so that helped. Initially, when Heidi Baker had brought it up with the court services, it's something we'd never really thought of when they talked about empty school buildings or different things like that. We really didn't have anything or any options along that. And she brought up Indian Hills, all their technology's already there, the Wi-Fi is there, the table and chairs, because I think we were set to probably do something at CETA, but they'd had to find tables, chairs, get all those moved. So I called Matt Thompson at Indian Hills, and he put me in contact with Jennifer Wilson, and just kind of went over a little bit of what they needed. Heidi went out and met with her, and they cut us a pretty good break. I mean, normally if Hills rents a room, if we're going to go do something, it's $75 a day. So $75 a day, 5 rooms is what, $8 million. So Originally, the contract probably should be somewhere in the neighborhood of $8,000, but again, with our working relationship with them and just the month deal and them being shut down, for the most part, it's kind of in the Buena Vista side of things. So it actually just worked out perfect. So as long as we're out of there in 4 weeks and the elevator's done, it should be pretty smooth transition.
What would happen though if there's like a delay or something with the elevator stuff and it would push it past that?
Well, we'll have to work with court services on that as far as, then probably using City Hall, because right now they don't anticipate having to use the City Hall courtroom at all. Now, there may come, a certain instance or something that may have to happen, but as of right now, they're not planning on using it. So that would still be available to us. And then, of course, magistrate and everything else. So, and if it is pushed off another, what are they saying, 3 to 4 weeks, right?
Well, he said 3 weeks, but
Sure.
we continued, we extended to the 4 just to cover ourselves.
So if it goes a 5th week, maybe there's some things they have to push off for just another week or something like that. But hopefully the 4 weeks has all that covered.
So right now, that is the only place you could be holding court is out at Indian
Yep.
Hills.
So everything's in one spot for them, and it's not
No council chambers unless you go.
where the
Magistrate
magistrate
court.
will still be
Magistrate's still here.
downstairs. But as far as court happening at City Hall and court happening over at this building or whatever, everything besides magistrate, I think is all out there.
No, you got everything else in there. So.
What have you guys heard about the trains issue? I know it's been a couple of months now since, people had complained about CP stopping trains at both the Quincy crossing. Has it improved that you guys know of, or have you observed anything since, it was brought to CP's attention, or?
I was told that the train would come by at like 5 a.m. and 2:30. I went there and sat. No train come by. So, but they did say if something stalled them. So even though I've been there to observe it different times, no train has ever come through when I've been there. So I don't know if they're holding it up. I did see something on Facebook where someone said, well, so much for that agreement. It held us up 15 minutes. Well, that's not bad, 15 minutes. That's my only contact with it.
I know, because whenever I drive out there, I hardly see anything blocking that crossing anymore. So either they're cutting them short or pulling them more into the yard. It seems like they've done a better job, at least listening to people's concerns, because I've hardly seen anything blocked there anymore.
I think we would have heard from
Right.
the people that met with us when we called the train people. I think we'd heard from them if it wasn't somewhat improved.
Yeah. You really haven't heard anything
Nothing
from people that live out there or have businesses out
And
there.
then your social media, that's where a lot of times we get a lot of information on things like that. And, with the exception of something like that, I haven't seen anything like normal on it. So.
Just the one that Jerry mentions, the only one I've seen.
And I have a chance to check it more often because we have that boat ramp project going on out there and the light poles are in and waiting for the light to get in. So I make frequent trips out there.
Ask him how many 5:30 times he's went out there and looked at the train.
How many 5:30?
Those are Wayne's. Those are
I was
Wayne's.
after one
Jerry's
time.
not convinced there is a 5:30 a.m. He thinks it's all farce.
Yeah,
I didn't see it either.
I think the day really starts at 7 a.m. Except for last night, I can verify. My voice sounds a little different today. I've been sick all night.
Why are you here then?
It's just a cold. That's what they've determined. I went the whole
Is that what
winter.
WebMD
We
determined?
have masks right here if you need.
I went the whole winter and I wear a mask all winter. I get a cold every winter. Never got one. Quit wearing the mask, 100-degree weather, got a cold.
So how is the boat ramp project coming along?
Ready to put the meter in and that, and the light, and that's it. The poles and the power is already run. And if you're out there sometime on the weekend, there were 12 vehicles there with boats using that ramp. There's really 13, but the 13th one was the game warden. He was checking people to make sure they had their licenses.
So does Alliant then have to do the electricity there? Or
The Alliant has already done their part. Now, the city, the agreement was the county paid for that installation. Alliant ran the power to the pole. Now, the city has to install the meter. They're going to have their electricians do it.
Did they say when that was gonna happen or?
No, but I'll be talking to the mayor now that all the rest of it's done.
Anything else? Don, anything?
No, I'm just observing. You're doing great.
Well, thank you.
To back up a little, I guess there is, was this Black Hawk Rock Bluff Road? The train
Yeah,
crossing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's always been a problem and it always is gonna be. You can go around if you want.
But it's gravel.
Yeah, who
Nobody,
wants to drive their car on gravel?
the city folks don't like gravel.
Hey, I literally, when I lived out there, I would go ride to work on my Harley, have a train, and I'm going, I'm not gonna make it. So I went home, it was 2 miles, parked my motorcycle, got in my vehicle and went to gravel road on west, yeah. But, yeah, you're never gonna get over train issue there.
I think it was getting into more of a situation where both crossings were blocked.
Was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, aye. Opposed, same sign. We are adjourned.